Region 12. I'm so happy you invited me to be a part of your regional festivities this weekend. I love regional. One of the things I love the most is arriving on Thursday and getting to see people that I only get to see once, maybe twice a year. Then I love going up to my room and getting all settled in and stuffing all the clothes that I've brought into one tiny little closet with no hangers. And then I love to put all the food out that I brought, and the unhealthy kind, the canned cheese kind. I love that. Mostly I love going down to the restaurants and having to wait a half hour in line to eat food. All joking aside, the best part of the weekend is when I get to see everybody, especially my quartet if I'm singing in one, and my chorus members. So I have a few shout outs for you this year. Oh, by the way, I dressed with a little bling in honor of today, and it feels even more like regional. A few shout outs. The first goes to the judging panel. Judges, this year, everybody gets an A. It's as simple as that. Don't you think we deserve it? And the next is to our quartet singers. Quartets, save those 4-inch heels and save all those decorations you brought for your room, because we will be together again. And mostly keep singing, because your voice gets rusty really fast, I'm discovering. The next shout out goes to our directors. I am a director, so I really have a fondness for them. This special shout out comes not in my words, but from a woman named Betty Schmid. She directed early in the 60s a chorus in New Jersey. Betty wrote an article for the Pitch Pipe, and she had a quote that went like this: "Directors are required to have the wisdom of Solomon, the disposition of a lamb, the patience of a saint, and nerves made of steel." Betty sure describes the qualities of a director, and none are truer than right now. But without our chorus members, there would be no need for directors. Choruses, you are special people. Without you, we directors wouldn't know what it's like to see somebody hear an overtone for the first time. We wouldn't know what it's like to bring an ensemble of people on stage and have them all sing like there's no tomorrow and like the rest of the world doesn't exist. That feeling's incredible. We also wouldn't know what it's like for somebody to experience the most joyful of joys and the heaviest of sorrows. You are important to us. So let's hang in there, because we're going to be together again soon. And I'd like to say thank you to Region 12 for inviting me to be a part of your celebration. It's great to know that the spirit of Sweet Adelines is alive and well in Region 12.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Pacific Shores Region 12 Heroes of Harmony 2020 celebration. I hope you all enjoyed yesterday's quartet showcase. Based on what we saw yesterday, it certainly would have been a fantastic competition. We are so fortunate to have many talented quartets in our region. I believe today's chorus celebration will have the same level of talent and professionalism. After all, Region 12 rocks. I now have the great privilege of introducing our expression judge and panel chair, Patty Birkland.
Hi, everyone. My name is Patty Birkland, and I am the expression judge and chairman of the judging panel for your contest weekend. It's not often that I get an opportunity to speak directly to the contestants about the expression category, so I'm really excited about that. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time, so I'm just going to cover a couple of the more important elements of the category. By the way, I love your convention theme, Heroes of Harmony. It's like Barbershop meets Wonder Woman. And Dana Gervais, thank you for getting my name spelled correctly. This is always a problem for me, and I really appreciate it. So, by the way, how many of you are competing for the very first time this weekend? Wow, that's a lot. Let's show them some love, ladies. I still have very fond memories of my first competition 43 years ago. So I hope you savor every moment of this experience and that it is just the beginning of your own book of memories. So I wanted to talk about a couple of areas that might help demystify the expression category just a bit. How many of you believe that the expression judge evaluates whether or not a singer has the appropriate look on her face? You know, just the right look that matches the lyrics and the story. Are you happy, sad, silly, mad? How many of you think that that's what we do? Hands? Wow. So if you raised your hand or even thought about raising your hand, I am going to give you a little enlightenment to make your day. As an expression judge, after we've checked out your cute shoes when you're first introduced, we generally don't even look at you during your performance because, well, we're evaluating vocal skills, your interpretation of the lyrics, and the delivery of the story. Yes, it's all about the story and whether or not you are genuinely emotionally invested in the lyrics and the story, and not just intermittently, but from start to finish. Truth is, we can probably tell what expression you have on your face just by the way you're singing the story. Do you have a backstory that all of your singers are committed to? Have you internalized what you're singing about? And do the lyrics bring the music to life? Are you telling a story? Or are you just singing words and notes and hoping we get the gist of it? The expression judge is going to be listening for that story. So work on making it believable. The other area I wanted to talk about is unity. Unity is a very important technical requirement that transcends all of the judging categories. When you've finished your performance and all of the scores are being tallied, your outcome will be directly dependent on your degree of achievement as a unit. In the expression category, we're listening for alignment of basic elements like alignment of consonants, alignment of vowels, diphthongs, breathing, enunciation. All of those things need to be aligned. And if they're not, and it's not delivered as a unit, that will result in synchronization errors. And synchronization errors will have a negative impact on a performance for even the most accomplished singers. So put in the time, do the work, and constantly strive for better alignment in your word delivery. So boiling all of this down, tell the story and tell it together. I'm really looking forward to hearing all of your performances this weekend. But before I sign off, I have the privilege of sharing this weekend with some remarkable women. They are your judging panel, and I'd like to introduce them to you. Serving as panel secretary, Janice McKenna. In the category of sound, Jean Barford. In the category of music, Jana Gutenson. And in the category of showmanship, Sue Beck. Let's give everybody a hand. Thank you for this opportunity to speak to you. Now go out there and be the heroes of harmony.
Thank you for that message, Patty. The MC for this afternoon is Angela Sirachi. I sent her an email to ask for her bio information so I could introduce her properly rather than making up information. Her response was that she preferred I make it up as it would be far more entertaining and suggested we play 3 truths and a lie. So I did a little research and with some help from a little birdie found out some truths and a couple of lies. Here we go. Set 1. A. Angela has 2 cats, Dora and Bella, both rescued, both adopted at the same time. B, she has every kitchen gadget that's ever been invented. C, she has a tiny pool in her backyard. And D, when she's anxious, she cleans. Set 2, A, she likes egg bites and flat white coffee from Starbucks. B, she hates talking on the telephone. C, she has interesting tattoos. And D, she went to Castro Valley High School and graduated in well, you can look that up on Facebook. So which ones are the lies? You think you got it right? Everybody ready? Here's the answers. Set 1 is D. Apparently she doesn't clean when she's anxious, but we assume she does clean otherwise. And set 2, the lie, is B. She hates talking on the telephone. Well, who knew? How many of you got those right? You all did? Well, I guess she is an open book. And without further ado, I turn the celebration over to Angela Sirachi.
All right, let's go. We're ready for our first contestant from Lakeport, California, performing for evaluation under the direction of Pam Clear. It's the Mendo Lake Chorus. We're already ready for our second contestant. From Bend, Oregon, under the direction of Benjamin Cheney, it's Bella A Cappella Harmony Chorus. And suddenly we're ready for contestant number 3. From Red Bluff, California, under the direction of Anita Main, the California Heat Chorus. We're ready for contestant number 4, who also gave me this hat. From San Jose, California, under the direction of Julie Starr, Bay Area Showcase Chorus. When your world is turned around, why not smile? Don't wear a frown. Smile. Sky, you'll get by. We are really speeding through this contest today. Next up, we're ready for contestant number 5. From Newport, Oregon, performing in open division under the direction of Chris Peterson and Paula Dahl, it's the Oregon Coast Chorus.
Bum, ba, bum, one at a time, one friend at a time, one song at a time, changing the world with one song at a time, keep us singing, one friend at a time, your voice blending with mine, changing the
Hi, I'm Jean Barford. I would have been your sound judge at this weekend in May in Region 12, and I am so sad that we didn't get to have that weekend. I know a lot of people there, and I know the quality of your region, and I would have enjoyed it. All the judges would have enjoyed it. So I want to explain a little bit about what the sound judge does. The sound judge is to preserve the sound and style of barbershop harmony. I know the music judge does part of that too in her arranging, but our job as the sound is to preserve that sound and style. My job is to identify locked, ringing chords. And so if we look at the score sheet, 70% of the score sheet is unit sound. That's the vocal skills, individual vocal skills, whether it's a quartet or a chorus. It goes with alignment, breathing, important, phonation, resonation, and articulation. The accuracy is part under there. Your notes and intervals, and the chords tuning within each other. And I think that's really important. Those are things that we can do. Synchronization. Make sure that each of the members of your chorus or quartet know the plan and can execute the plan at the same time with all 4 of you. Otherwise, it causes some synchronization errors in the sound category. And so then we have the barbershop blend, and you have to have the barbershop blend with tone production. We're looking for tone production. If someone's singing incorrectly, it's going to stand out of the blend. Vowel production. Now, our job is not to figure out if you sang the right vowel, the correct vowel. Our job is to make sure that whatever vowel you picked matched and locked into each other. That's 70% of your score. It's all basic work you do even before you get on stage. The other 30% is artistic sound. And that's when you give this energized vocal line, the tone flow, the dynamics, or sometimes you need to think of them as texture changes rather than louds and softs, and the vocal style. And within this part, we have the lead. We think the lead is the only one with vocal that does the vocal style, and the other 3 parts then follow that lead. And all 4 parts have to be singing with the same interp, the same expression, the same energy to make it a unit, a solid unit to score. The other part of the score sheet is this, and it's a barbershop cone. And it's on your score sheet, your sound score sheet. Now, the thing about this sound, this cone, is that years ago when the men started singing barbershop, they didn't say, we like this looking of this cone, we're gonna put their voices in it. What they heard is that the higher the men went, the less dominant their voices were, and the lower that they sang, the more dominant that they sang. And that's why they came up with this cone. Here's what women do. The higher they go, the more dominant their voices take. The lower they go, the less dominance their voices have. Now, thank goodness we have really good basses in our organization that can handle the bottom of the cone. But now we're going to talk just a little bit about coning. We think that especially, let's talk about baritone and leads. Baritone and leads work right in here. And when baritones are below the leads, they're using a dominance of chest voice most of the time. When they're above the leads, they think they have to get this tenor-like little sound like tenors. They don't. What they have to do is take a dominance of head voice. Head voice will not take dominance, and therefore the melody will still be dominant. Same with the leads. When we're going from a middle C to an octave C in our singing, about an F or a G has about 50% head voice and 50% chest voice. And it's all just going to blend right together if you let it happen without trying to muscle it. Leads as well have to have a lot of head voice up here because it keeps their sound free and open and flexible. When they go below the baritones, they have to take more of a dominance of chest voice because that's what's going to help balance out the bass. When the basses go up to like a D, an E, and an F, up here, even though they're still the bottom of the cone, even if they're high, they have to add some head voice to their sound. Equally as well, when tenors go down to an A flat or G, sometimes an F when they're singing, they have to have 50% chest voice. And singing head voice all the way down to a C is not correct singing. And singing chest voice all the way up to a C, and some of you can, from middle C to an octave C, you can sing that in chest voice. It doesn't make it pretty quality or freedom or flexibility or in tune. So,
You want to wrap up?
how much time do I have? I want to just, I don't know why I forgot this. If you're looking for what's going to make the 4 categories work, look at the JCDB booklet. That's the judging booklet, and you all have access to it. Why play the game if you don't know what the rules are? And so that's my suggestion. I want to wrap up my part of this sound category. Oh, keep in mind that as you sing together, the lead has to have more dominance and personality even. If the lead doesn't, keep in mind, leads, that out of the 4 parts, yours is the easiest to learn and the hardest to execute because nobody goes out of the auditorium humming the baritone part. They hum the melody line. That's why you are so important. I'd like to finish my talk, and I appreciate that Julie asked us to do this. I would love to see all the judges and their comments. But the sound judge, I seek a musical sound that draws the audience out of their daily experiences into a world of joy and exhilaration and fantasy. When you do that, my 30% gets a lot from me. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you very much for doing this because I think this is a great educational tool. And be safe. God bless.
Hello, Region 12. I'm Janice McKenna, and I was supposed to be your panel secretary for the upcoming regional competition weekend. Circumstances have prevented us all from gathering, and for that I'm very sorry because as a former member of Region 12, I was really looking forward to spending time with all of you. It's been 20 years since I left Region 12, but I still have so many fond memories of the educational opportunities I was given, the coaching I received from within our own region. I was lucky enough to sing in the Camellia City Chorus under Sharon Carlson's direction. I was coached by her in my quartets, as well as in chorus, obviously, and I was able to work with the likes of Jan Gervais and Shirley Cout, just to mention a few. The educational opportunities within Region 12 were phenomenal. I think I was part of the first rollout of law school within Region 12, where I learned so much and was able to take a lot of that back to my role as an assistant director within the chorus and a section leader. So I appreciate everything you do, and I was so looking forward to spending time with all of you. Dang. Well, I think I just need to bribe a few people at headquarters so that when we start scheduling contests again, they will send me back to Region 12 so that I get to see all of you, celebrate with all of you, hug all of you and all of my friends there, and just enjoy your phenomenal performances. Stay well, everybody, and hopefully we'll all get together soon. Take care.
totally ready for contestant number 6, all the way from Honolulu, Hawaii, performing in open division under the direction of Christine Wee. It's Naleolani Chorus. And we're back, ready for contestant number 7, from San Francisco, California, under the direction of Diane Myrick, San Francisco Soundwave Chorus.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Captain Myrick speaking from the flight deck. Please sit back and enjoy your flight. We're expecting smooth weather on our entire trip around the world. So let us transport you, the places we will go.
I got the blues when my baby left me by the San Francisco Bay. He took an ocean liner and he's gone so far away. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me. Now the time has come to part, the time for weeping. Vaya con Dios, mi vida. Love me with all your heart, that's all I want, love. Love me with all your heart, or not at all. By the sea, by the beautiful sea, you and I, oh how happy we'll be. Oh, give me a home where the buffalo, where the deer and the antelope play. Watching the ships roll in, and I watch them roll away again. So I'm sitting on the dock of the bay. The loveliness of Paris seems somehow sadly gay. The glory that was Rome is of another day.
We're ready for contestant number 8. And yes, it does seem weird to call them contestants. From Sacramento, California, under the direction of Dee Dee Nibbler, it's Sacramento Valley Chorus.
You've got a friend in me, You've got a friend in me, And when the road looks rough ahead, and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Now you've got a friend in me, Yeah, you've got a friend in me. Do 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 do. together we can see it through. 'Cause you've got a friend in me, yeah, you've got a friend in me. Now some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, that's true, maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. Just me and you, friend, and as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You've got a friend in me, you've got a friend in me, a pal and a friend in this life till the end. You found them in me, my friend.
Contestant number 9. From Salem, Oregon, under the direction of Kathy Scheel, it's the Oregon Spirit Chorus.
I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through, all day through. In that small cafe, the park across the way, the children's carousel, the chestnut tree, the wishing well. I'll be seeing you in every lovely summer's day. With every word of love I say, I'll always think of you that way. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon. But I'll be seeing you, only you. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new. I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you. I'll be seeing you.
We're ready for contestant number 10. From Springfield, Oregon, under the direction of Lauren Kahn, Greater Eugene Chorus.
The days life becomes a bore, you wonder what you're living for. Your mind can pose an awful lot of questions, so many questions. You search with all your might for meaning in the day and night, but in this moment, consider one suggestion. Let's just get out of bed, find something to do instead. Why live a life blasé? Let's go and play. We'll drive out to the coast, hike the trails we love the most. Let's just start living life today. Let's start today. We'll even start to finish off those little things. 'Cause any plan we had can be overthrown. Nothing's set in stone, whether work or play, we'll find our hearts will sing. 'Cause it all feels lighter when we're not alone. We're not alone, so why don't we finally sort the mail, empty out that laundry pail. Let's just start living life today. Get on your way, the time is now to live the way we want to live, while we enjoy each precious moment it takes. The time is now to give the way we want to give, and we'll find that meaning lives within every choice we make. So let's make our voices heard, listen to each other's words, and let's really live our lives today with no delay. We don't have to just survive, but find meaning in our lives by choosing who we are today. We're on our way today.
We're up to contestant number 11 from Walnut Creek, California, under the direction of Caitlin Castellino, the Diablo Vista Chorus.
Stepping out with my baby, dancing tonight. What a night. Come on, the night is young, the skies are clear, and now you want to go dancing, dear. It's delightful, it's delicious, it's lovely, lovely.
I really hate to keep calling everybody contestants, but it's on the script, and you know I never go off the script. We're ready for contestant number 12. From Hayward, California, under the direction of Barbara Vanderputten, the Harmony Fusion Chorus.
Wherever we go, whatever we do, we're gonna go through it together. We may not go far, but sure as a star, wherever we are, it's together. Wherever I go, I know he goes. Wherever I go, I know she goes. No fits, no fights, no feuds, and no egos. Amigos, together. Through thick and through thin, all out or all in. And whether it's wind, place, or show, with you for me and me for you, we'll muddle through whatever we do together, wherever we go. Wherever we go, whatever we do, we're gonna go through it together. Wherever we sleep, if prices are steep,
We'll always sleep cheaper together.
whatever the boat I row, you row.
A duo.
Whatever the row I hoe, you hoe. A trio. And any I owe you, you owe. Me owe, no you owe, no we owe together.
We are ready for contestant number 13. Well, that was wrong. We're ready for contestant number 13. From Santa Rosa, California, under the direction of Sharon Carlson, Song of Sonoma Chorus.
The songs that we're going to share with you today are not typical, not stereotypical barbershop songs. This first song was added to our repertoire in 2017, long before the fires of Sonoma County. It has become our message of empowerment to Sonoma County. Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say are wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream them loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. Right song, right song. My power's turned on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody is looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up. Oh, sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something.
We are so excited for today's program, and what better way to show you our anticipation than through song?
Could be, who knows? Something new any day, I don't know right away. Soon as it shows, you make a cannonball and down from the sky, gleaming inside, bright as a rose. It's only just out of reach, down a walk on a beach, under a tree. I got a feeling there's a miracle due, gonna come true, coming to me. Come to me, yes it could. Something's coming, something's good. If I can wait, something's coming. I don't know what it is, but it is gonna be great. So great. With a click, with a shock, don't will jingle, don't will knock. Open the latch. Something's coming, don't know when, but it's soon. Catch the mood, one hand to catch. Around the corner, whistling down the river. Come on, deliver to me. Come with me, yes it will. Maybe just by standing still, it'll be there. Come on, something, come on in. Don't be shy, meet a guy, pull up a chair. The air is humming, humming, and something great is coming, coming. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block on a beach. Maybe tonight, maybe tonight, maybe tonight, maybe tonight.
We're ready for contestant number 14 from Reno, Nevada, under the direction of Amy Fleming, High Desert Harmony Chorus. We are ready for contestant number 15. Can you believe we're up to 15? From Modesto, California, under the direction of Sally Masson, it's the River Lights Chorus. I know you all really enjoyed all those presentations. I know I did. Not as much as if we had seen each other in person. It is my pleasure to introduce our music judge from Scottsdale, Arizona, Jana Guttenson.
Hi, Region 12. It's great to see you. Hey, weren't we just together? As a matter of fact, we were in January at Adventures in Music, where you learned a lot about my category, the music category. I'm really excited to be here to judge alongside Sue Beck and Patty Birkland, Jean Barford, and with Janice Wheeler in the pit too. I am excited to see all 21 quartets, woohoo, and 17 choruses, 2 open division in both chorus and quartet competition. That's fantastic. So looking forward to all that fun. Also want to wish good luck at International to Pacific Empire Chorus and also to Retroactive Quartet. And of course, your new champions. Well, let's talk a little bit about the music category in case you missed it in January. So like sound and showmanship, the music category features 2 weightings also on this side. Whoa, where's my finger going? Song and arrangement, 30% of the category. And then on this side are all of the elements of your performance. So if you were with me at AIM, we talked quite a bit about another aspect of the music category, and that is suitability. So shout it out if you remember what the metaphor was or what the comparison was between looking for music and, yeah, that's right. Choosing music is like shopping for a bathing suit. Yeah, you need a little reality check and you need to make sure that it fits you and shows you at your very best, hides the flaws, and accentuates the positive. So I'm glad to say that as I read through comments from prior years, Region 12 is getting really good at making those choices for each individual performer, quartets and choruses. You know, the song and arrangement, the 30% takes place, similar to showmanship, takes place before you ever come to the stage. 30% refers to the music itself. So the song has to be well suited harmonically for our style, features the big 3 chords, and of course there is the flavorings aspect of the chord choices in barbershop harmony, and they're necessary to make an arrangement and a song interesting. So although we rely on the big 3 to provide strength in our song choices and in our arrangements, without the other, let's see, there's 11 minus 3, I can do math, 8 chords, our songs would be pretty boring. So the 30% is about that initial choice and whether it's strong or weak for contest. Now, it's on a relative scale, and we often, as music judges, are asked to comment on the contestability of a particular song. And if it's arranged in barbershop harmony and it's a reputable arranger, usually you can rely on the fact that it's okay for a contest, but it may be weak or it may be strong. And there's a whole set of criteria for relative strength. And if you want more information about that, you can reach out to a music judge or an arranger and have them point those things out to you. So song and arrangement, 30%. Then the 70% is vocal skills. That's number one on all 4 category lists. Harmony accuracy. And I just want to point out that, in the age of using recordings to learn our part lines, we are becoming more and more accurate at our individual intervals and our lines as we track tenor, lead, bass, baritone. But we're not always paying as much attention to the vertical harmony, and that's the name of the game in the music category. In addition to interval accuracy, you need to make sure that the chord that lands when all 4 of you land on that syllable is it's tuned correctly and fine-tuned. So pay attention to the vertical as well as the horizontal harmony and accuracy. And then under the barbershop style in the music category, we comment on tempo. Is it appropriate to the song choice? And is it appropriate to your performance level? Are you able to handle a super fast tempo, or is an ad-lib ballad taxing your stamina? Those are just some things that might be commented on. Rhythm, how are you handling the rhythm inherent in the chart? Musical unity is more than just synchronization. It's the plan overall. Does the melodic line, is it highlighted by your dynamic plan? Are you taking note of what kinds of chords the arranger chose in order to illustrate that melody? And is the dynamic level appropriate for the place in your vocal line that you're singing it, low or high, etc. Phrase plans, overall, do they highlight and point up the song as opposed to just showing off what tricks you have as a performer? Do they really exhibit musical artistry? And do you have the energy to pull all that off? So, back to the bathing suit illustration, even if you bring a weaker song in the 30% to the contest stage, can you still score well? And the fact is, you can if your performance overcomes the deficits in the 30%. But usually those deficits make it harder for you to earn those performance points. So it's definitely a teeter-totter and a choice that you can make. And hopefully you make the one that's appropriate for your performing group for today, not for what's coming up in the future. So that's a little bit about the music category. And I am looking forward to hearing all your performances. And, you can always reach out to me, jguttinson@gmail.com, if you have any questions. And just stay well and enjoy singing every day.
We're ready for contestant number 16 from Redding, California, under the direction of Martha Segura, Northern Gateway Chorus. Please give a warm welcome. Cheering in your living room is approved by the International Board. To your 2020 Region 12 Chorus Champions under the direction of Patty Pennycook, Pacific Empire Chorus.
I used to be the first one to cry when I think what tomorrow would bring. Then you came my way, turned my night into day. Now I know what tomorrow do I love you? it's true. Told the moon and stars above, you're the only one I love. You're the one that I want. You are the one I want. Boo, honey, you're the only one I love. You're the one I love.
Hi, I'm Kathy Scheel, the Regional Directors Coordinator, and I'm very happy to introduce the next segment of our celebration, showcasing all of the directors of the choruses in beautiful Region 12. Throughout the year, these directors give so much to keep their chorus members connected and motivated and inspired, even through the duration of this quarantine. I know that if you give them a hearty round of applause as their pictures appear on the screen, they're going to feel the love. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Linda Casillas, and I'm the Region 12 Membership Coordinator. I am honored today to be presenting 2 awards. The first award is the Gypsy Award, which is the greatest yearly percentage of chorus increase. In third place, with 18.18%, River Lights Chorus. Second place, with 21.43%, Mendel Lake Chorus. And in first place, with 26.67%, Bella Acapella Harmony Chorus. The other award I'm presenting is the Bravo Award. That's the best retention and value to our organization. In third place, with 95.65%, Naleolani Chorus. Second place with 96.15%, Seabreeze Harmony Chorus. And in first place with a whopping 100% retention, Bella Acapella Harmony Chorus. Congratulations to all for your high percent of growth and retention. Well, that's all for now. So until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay singing. Take care.
Thank you, Linda, for the awards presentation. The chorus celebration was everything I expected and more. Next, I would like to introduce Sue Beck, the showmanship judge, who will share her words of wisdom about this category.
Hi, Region 12. My name is Sue Beck, and I'm your showmanship judge for the weekend. I share the pit with my friends Patty Birkland, panel chair in expression category, Jana Gutenson, music judge, Jean Barford, sound judge, and Janice McKenna, panel secretary, who you all know personally, I'm sure. I wanted to take a moment before I give you the summary of all of my great comments to explain a little bit about the showmanship category. And I'm hoping that you will see this as it should be seen. This side is the performance part, which includes things like vocal skills and energy and unity, etc. You can look at that online anytime. And it's worth 70% of your score. This side is the preparation side, which is 30% of your score and includes all of your prep work like costume, makeup, creativity, all of that. So take a look at that score sheet so you'll understand better what the category has to offer. And if I might say, get a copy of the judging category description booklet. If you play a game, you read the rules. If you sing in barbershop, you read the rules, and that contains everything. There are no secrets. So let me get started. I thought I would start with the fabulous quartet contest. In the preparation area, I would offer this. Always enter the stage with the 30-point preparation points in your pocket. No reason for sloppy costuming or makeup. Practice timing of entrance, break, and exit over and over and over. Create clever choreography when appropriate. Plan lots of energy from the very edge of the performance. And kudos to most of you who have taken good care of this part of showmanship. Yay! So the performances. What fine performances all around. What's missing or misunderstood in performance is physical expression, which simply put is your natural body movement, your excitement on stage for being there. Nothing planned, just the way you handle the stage. Characterization is getting better every time, so good on you. It's difficult to do sometimes when the stories you may be telling may differ a bit, so work on that from a unity perspective. Also, most entrances were okay, some were a little bit languid, so punch up that energy and get the adrenaline flowing so you can grab the audience from the get-go. Sometimes the energy waned through the middle of the performance, but generally speaking, it was kept up pretty well. I would also urge you to work on the timing between songs. Whoever is blowing the pitch kind of has the power over this, and as you understand that the audience clapping and responding is waning, that's the time for you to blow the pitch and step together to tune up. Your pitch pipe technique was generally pretty good. And remember that this is an opportunity for you to actually tune the beginning chord. So take that opportunity, and if you have to blow it again, fine. It's better to start on the right notes than not. So, some coaching stuff. Unify your performances. Let me get that out of the way. Unify your performances by setting focal points. Quartets can do this because we don't have the advantage of a director to look at. So if you set focal points down toward the bottom of the front of the auditorium and then at the midsection of the auditorium and then way back at the back, depending on how the song goes, and you all look in the same spot at the same time, that will help unify your performance. And for choruses, okay, choruses. Preparation was really well done. You guys have a knack for costuming like many other regions just don't. You do an excellent job with that. I would suggest that you work a little bit on makeup. Now, listen, this is only 30% of the category, and makeup is only a part of that. So don't go overboard, but you can get those 30 points easily if your makeup is a good foundation that fits every complexion, that it's blended, that you have blush on that is blended, blend. Eyeshadow that is a natural color is best because it accentuates the eyes and not the eyelids. And red lips, red lips. Okay? Moving on, let's see. Performance, as always, you have been developing and working on your individual and collective vocal skills, and I applaud you for that. Now you need to put them together with energy and unity. Choruses have a slight advantage in this area because most of the time you're looking directly at the chorus director, and hopefully he or she is in unity with you, but you must drive that unity from a chorus base. So remember that you know the plan and you can get that over the footlights to the audience, and do it all at the same time. So what that means is a lot of drilling. Do it over and over and over again. And I know it's hard on a rehearsal night because you come home from work or whatever you've been doing all day long, and you may be carrying some extra burdens that nobody knows about, but set it aside at the door, go in and be in that place for those few hours and see what you can accomplish, because I know you can. Okay, let's get back to this. A fine group of performers. Your directors are amazing, just simply amazing. All of them seem to know what they're doing. Yay for you. And they're performers from the get-go, and they clearly have a good camaraderie with you. So congratulations on that. That's about all I have to offer for you for this contest this season, but I encourage you to get a hold of me if you have any questions about any of the specifics. My email address is sweetsubec@gmail.com, and you can write me anytime. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. I would like to take this moment to express my personal and undying gratitude to all of those of you who have been working as healthcare workers, hospital staff, first responders, delivery people, grocery and pharmacy employees, mask makers, just so many people who are giving of their not only personal time, but risking their lives to help us stay out there. So, my last offer for you is this. Staying inside, whoa, 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 staying inside. Stay home, stay safe, stay well, and sing every day, even if it's not with your dog. Love you guys, bye.
12 members, and welcome to our RMT weekly meeting. I am Sherry Rowe, team coordinator for Region 12. First, I want to say that we are hoping and praying that you are staying healthy through this unprecedented crisis. We know that many of you are missing each other and the wonderful music that we share. Many of you may be meeting via Zoom or some other type of meeting application. We have been meeting weekly using Zoom. There are instructions available on the SAI website and a link on the regional website for Zoom if you are interested. I will let Pete talk about this. Pete?
Hi, this is Pete Cheney, and I am your communications coordinator for the region. And we have set up a techie group, which are people who have volunteered to help others with tech questions, including Zoom. So if you need help doing anything while we're in this different time of life, then please contact me and I will get those names out to you. We are also giving you more information in the near future about different things that are coming up within the region that we would like to share with you. Some of those ideas will be sent out to you or given to you during this talk by other members. All right, thank you.
You may be wondering why there are so many people on this RMT Zoom meeting. The reason is that this is the Transition Regional Management Team. We are in the midst of handing off our duties to the successor team members, and we'd like to take this time to introduce the new team to you. I will be going off the team on April 30th, so please meet your new team coordinator, Birgit. You're on.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Birgit Andersen. I've been a member of Sweet Adelines for 14 years. Most of those years I've had some kind of role in the leadership of my chorus, and for the last 5 years I've been the secretary for your wonderful regional management team. I look forward to taking on the role of team coordinator for the region. I think it's going to be exciting. Sherry has done a wonderful job, and I hope to be able to fill those big shoes. Let me introduce Kathy Triolo, our outgoing membership coordinator.
Thank you, Birgit. Hi, Kathy Triolo here, your membership coordinator for the past 2 years. I want to let you know that it's been a wonderful 2 years, and right now during this time of self-isolation, self-distancing, whatever you want to call it, maybe creative time for all of us, we are there for you in any way possible, via email, via Facebook, via phone. We are in contact with membership coordinators in each of the choruses. We're here to try and help you retain membership, as well as maybe find some creative ways to get people during this period. So it's been an honor working for you for the last 2 years, and prior to that, being the team coordinator for 7. So it's time for me to move on and mosey along and turn this over to a wonderful woman who is going to be the new membership coordinator, Linda Casillas. Linda, it's to you.
Oh, thanks, Kathy, for the intro. I just want to let everyone know I've been in Sweet Adelines for almost 25 years with 2 different choruses, and currently with Song of Sonoma, I have held almost every position except for director. And on the regional level, I've been the boutique coordinator. So I am very happy to step into the membership role. And during this time, I'm also happy to hear that many choruses have been using Zoom to stay connected. At this time, I'd like to offer to any chorus for me to come in for a brief moment of time and just introduce myself, answer any questions you may have regarding what's going on at the regional and international level. So if you would like to have me join your Zoom session and get to know some of your members better, then just simply contact me at membership.coord@sairegion12.org. And at this time, I'm going to pass the baton over to Mary. Mary, it's all yours.
Hi, everyone. This is Mary Mommer, your regional events coordinator. This is my 4th year as your events coordinator. I am going to have 2 more years left. And if there's anyone out there who's interested in taking over in the next, in 2 years, I'd be happy for you to give me a call or contact me in some way and let's talk about it. It'd be a great opportunity to start helping with some things now, because I'm looking at a lot of our contracts right now with the Doubletree and Village Green and the Nugget in Reno. So get in touch with me if you're interested. As you all know, we had to follow the decision made by our international organization to cancel the regional convention. But we've been talking, and there are some opportunities that we're coming up with to sort of celebrate our region. Right now, I do want to say we don't have any further information about a video contest. International will let us know if they're going to do that and when they're going to do that. But one of the things we're planning on is to do a Sweet Adeline mask parade. What is a mask parade, you say? How about everybody put their masks on? And we video that and post it on Facebook or something like that. Another thing we've talked about is possibly doing a Jumbotron series. So some of you had already submitted Jumbotron ads. We could put those all together and show them on Facebook and on our regional website just for fun. There's a few other ideas floating around out there, nothing confirmed yet, but we're trying to take the opportunity to have some fun with this, even though we're all isolated, and watch your e-blast for further information. And now I'm going to pass it on to Kevin Day.
Hi, I'm Kevin. I'm your marketing coordinator. And I just want to let you know if anybody needs any help with any of the things that Mary mentioned for our Jumbotron type presentations and so on. If you have any technical needs or if you have any marketing needs, please let me know. I'm going to be staying on the team for at least another year. We'll see how it goes. And I'm happy to help in any way. You can reach out to me at marketing.coord@sairegion12.org. Thanks. I'm going to pass it on to our wonderful money master, Jerry Miller-Rydell, finance coordinator.
Good morning. I'm Jerry, and will be staying on for another year as your financial coordinator. As you know, canceling the regional convention has resulted in a loss of income for the region, and that income was intended to fund our education programs that Julie has done so well the last 6 years, and that Allison will continue. We, the RMT, would like to thank the regional members who donated the cost of their all events tickets to the region. We appreciate your generosity. If there's anyone else out there who would like to donate the cost of their all events tickets, you can visit the Region 12 website and click on the Donate tab on the first page and donate using PayPal. If you prefer not to use PayPal, you also may mail a check directly to me. The check should be made out to Region 12. I will be happy to provide you with an income tax donation letter if you choose to donate, and we hope you'll think about considering doing that. Thanks. Hope you're all well and safe. Now I need to pass it on to Julie, our outgoing education coordinator.
Hi, excuse me, hi. This is Julie Starr. I've been your regional education coordinator for the past 6 years. It has, on one hand, it's flown by, and on another hand, it seems like we've done so much. But I have a big, long thank you in the next regional newsletter, so I won't go into all of that here right now. But I just want to say it's been a pleasure to be your regional education coordinator and to see all of the outpourings of support for our education programs. And I am very happy to turn over the reins of this to Allison Miller, who is going to be your incoming regional education coordinator. I know we're in very good hands with Allison.
Thank you, Julie. Our summer AIM plans are still up in the air. We do have some assurance that from the Village Green that we will be able to transfer our deposit for another date in the future. So we have those plans underway if we need to do that. So during this time, as we've been social distancing, hopefully that helps, and the regional management team will be making plans, making a decision shortly about whether or not we will have summer AIM in July. So stay tuned for more details on that. Our faculty for summer AIM, Leah Beverly, is really working with us to help design some classes that we can do online possibly, and not just do it for one weekend, but possibly spread it over a few weekends. So we're really excited about the possibility of taking summer AIM online if we need to do so. So please stay tuned for some more details regarding summer AIM and law school for summer AIM. And I'm just so excited to take on this role, and I thank Julie Starr so much, and I can't wait to see all of you so soon. So stay tuned, and it's back to Birgit.
Oh, thank you. The regional management team will be holding a series of virtual meetings to lay out the budget for next fiscal year and plan as much as we can our events when we can hold events again. So Kathy, back to you.
Hi, I'm Kathy Scheel, and I'm starting my second year in my term as directors coordinator. So I get to do this for another year. Many of the directors have been using Zoom, and they've been so creative and inspiring in the way that they're managing to keep their chorus communities together and just connected. And I was really happy yesterday on Friday, several of the directors were able to meet on Zoom with Jan Carley. Most of you know Jan, who wrote the Overtone Effect and the Harmony from the Inside Out. And she guided the group in sharing our feelings and how we're trying to lead our choruses in these uncertain times. And we hope to have a follow-up meeting. But in the meantime, please be sure to give your directors a virtual big pat on the back for what they're doing. Now I'm going to hand it back to Mary.
So Allison already mentioned that we're working with the Village Green for Summer AIM to see what we can do. Hopefully we'll make a decision in the next couple of weeks whether it's going to be feasible to do that or not. Our first priority is always the health and safety of all of our members. We have to abide by the rules of the state. State of Oregon at this time is still on stay safe and stay home, I think is their motto. I'm not in Oregon right now, I'm in Illinois, so stranded here, staying safe and staying well. I'm talking with the Doubletree about our contract there for September AIM, and hopefully we'll be able to make some changes there. And then we go on from there. It's day by day for everything. So I'm turning this back to whoever is doing the last one, and I don't remember who that is. I'm sorry.
Birgit.
Birgit.
Well, yes. So I just want you to know that the RMT will continue to work in the background to ensure as much as possible the safety of all of you, that you stay healthy and that you are happy under these trying circumstances. If you have any questions or concerns, please do contact me or Sherry until April 30th. And I'll do my best to answer your questions or go to the people I know can answer those and to allay any concerns you may have. I just want you to stay safe and keep singing.
Our last presentation today is the Mask Parade. Thank you all for sending in your creative photos for the slideshow. I would personally like to send my gratitude to all the members of Region 12 who are working in the healthcare field, emergency response, firefighters, police officers, store clerks, mail persons, delivery drivers, and so many others who put themselves at risk every day when they go to work to keep the rest of us safe. And to every member of Region 12 who has abided by the shelter-in-place rules and wore your masks when you do need to go out, I say a special thank you. So enjoy the Mask Parade in honor of your fellow Sweet Adelines. Well, that's it, everyone. Thank you for spending time with us this weekend. I hope you enjoyed the celebration. Thanks to our MCs, Patty Pennycook and Angela Sirachi, to Margie Kaiser, Chair of the Regional Convention, for her contribution, to Donna Prochaska, Competition Coordinator, for her help with MC scripting. And I want to give a special thank you to our techie team, Pete Cheney, the webmaster, Kevin Day, slide producer, Kathy Triolo, the idea person and Jumbotron specialist, and most of all, a special thank you to Randy Sahai. She stepped in like a true sweet Adeline and spent countless hours putting these videos together. Without the help of these ladies, there would not have been a show. See you in 2021 at our next convention.